Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Cheryl. Thank you very much for joining me. If you're new here, hello, welcome. If you're returning viewer, welcome back. I apologize for the lighting. It's not very good. I'm in a different spot right now. I'm in my room still, in front of my blank wall, but I've got the sunshine. It's not ideal, okay? I apologize. But today I have a special guest with me, because I am dog sitting. Yeah, I'm an adopted dog mama for 2 weeks. I'm very excited. I'm looking after my roommate slash landlord's dog, Rosie. Let's see if I can get a picture of her. I'll put a picture of her up here actually, because she's sleeping and not facing me, so I can't really show you what she looks like in the face or anything. So, she's asleep beside me, so if you hear snoring, I apologize, but, she's the best dog in the whole world, and I know you're gonna ask me what kind of dog she is. I am so sorry, I don't know. I think she's a pit bull terrier of some sort. I'm not sure, because she looks very much like a pitty, but I'm not sure she is. Her owner did say that she was some kind of terrier. I don't know. Maybe if you see her, if you see the picture up here, let me know if you know dog breeds. I don't know dog breeds very well, but I do know she's the sweetest doggy in the whole world, and I love her to death. And last night, I started looking after her on, today is Saturday, and I started looking after her on Thursday. So Thursday was a bit rough because her bestest friend left, so she was very upset and not understanding, so I had to give her lots of love and attention, and she was very needy and kind of sat in front of the door a lot, looking at the door, waiting for him to come back. So, and then that night she slept out in the living room because she wanted to be right near the door. And she was very stressed out. And then the next day, which was yesterday, she did really well. Still a little bit needy, a little bit waiting for him to come home kind of thing. And I noticed once I'm taking her for lots of short walks because I can't go for long walks because of my arthritis. So I take her for 3 short walks a day. And so I took her for a walk, and she saw a guy there, and I think she thought he was her owner, so she got all excited. And then when she realized he wasn't him, she kept looking back at him when we were walking away, and I'm like, no, that's not Dada, that's not Dada. And she's like, but it's him. Like, no, it's not. But yeah, that was kind of sad because you could see it in her eyes. She was like, you could hear the snoring. She's dreaming. But, so sorry for the snoring, but they're adorable. And, anyways, and then last night she was in the living room on her little bed, her little beanbag bed thingy. And, I got up to go to the washroom, and I came back, and there she was curled up on my bed. So she slept with me all night, which was sweet. She took up my spot on the bed, so I kind of had like a corner of the bed, but it was cute, and I really enjoyed sleeping with her. So, and right now she's all relaxed and sleeping. Let's see if I can get a little bit of a picture of her. Hang on, she's dreaming right now. Can you see her? There she is. That's Rosie. She's not facing me, but there she is. She's dreaming. But yeah, her owner said I could show her on YouTube and make her famous, which I thought was funny. But yeah, so she's having a dream. It's okay, baby. It's okay. It's okay. There. She gets kind of nervous sometimes, and I have to tell her it's okay before she calms down. I think she'll calm down a little bit more once she gets used to him being gone for a while. But yeah, so anyways, that's what I've been doing the last few days. But today, I forgot to tell you what we're going to do today. We're going to do the April reading wrap up, and I'm just trying to calm her down. She's having a dream or something. It's okay, baby. Rosie? It's okay, Rosie. That's a girl. You're okay. Yeah. But, so today we're doing the April reading wrap-up. And, yeah, I realize it's May. I know, it's almost the end of May. But she's shaking the whole bed. Oh, my goodness. She must be having quite the dream. So, again, she's snoring. I'm so sorry. I hope you like it, actually, because I think it's cute. Okay, so here we go. I got my phone. Again, I'm not prepared, so grab a cup of coffee, cup of tea, something to drink. I just have a glass of water. And let's get started. Grab something to do, a crochet project, a knitting project, clean your house, whatever you like to do while you watch videos. Let's get started. Okay. Again, my hair looks terrible, but we all know it does. So you're not here for beauty content. Okay. We need to go to Goodreads. I should have been more prepared. Actually, no, we'll go to Google Sheets. No, I don't want to go there. I am not prepared as usual. Google Sheets, there it is. I downloaded it. It's downloaded this time. So I don't have to look all over for it like last time. Okay, there we go. How's everyone doing? Are you doing good? How's your reading going? This month I haven't been reading as much as I wanted to. But, I mean, I've been reading a lot, just a whole bunch of different books, so I haven't been finishing a lot. But, okay, April. So in April I read, looks like I read 6 books. Not too bad. I mean, not the best, but, you know. So first I read Birds of Prey by Karina Moss. This is book, let's see, which book is this? This is book Birds of Prey. Hang on. This is part of the Cheese Shop Mysteries. It is book... I just lost it here. My whole bed is moving from her shaking. She must be having a good dream. Birds of Prey is book 3, I believe, of the Cheese Shop Mysteries by Karina Moss. I gave it 5 stars. Really enjoyed it. I read it physically, and I realized, I know I said before that I would, I didn't say this before. I was going to say before, but I never did. I quite often give the kind of theme of each series. When it comes to Cozy Mysteries, I kind of give the theme or the main character of the series. I don't necessarily talk about that specific book in the series. And the reason why I do that is because I don't remember, because I often read a bunch of them around the same time. And Cozy Mysteries are very just that, cozy to me. They're relaxing, they're comfort to me. I don't have to pay a lot of attention to them. They're kind of like fluffy romance to other people. That's my comfort, okay? So I don't pay attention to what each book is about, really, because, I mean, at the time I know what they're about. But like a month later, I don't remember which book it was that this happened in. So I'm just going to give a bit of a summary of the whole series. So this is a series. It has, I believe, 5 books out right now. I believe there's another one coming out soon. It's either the 5th or the 6th book coming out. And it is the Cheese Shop Mysteries by Karina Moss. It follows a woman named Willa. I believe her name is Willa. I'm not positive. Don't count me on that, but I think her name is Willa. She runs a cheese shop, And it's been her dream right from the start to run a cheese shop. So she comes to this historical kind of town and she runs a cheese shop. And in that cheese shop, she has two full-time workers, employees, and one of them is a 19 or 20-year-old man, and I was going to say boy, but man, and then the other is an older woman, and like a senior woman, and together the three of them run this cheese shop. Willa has a best friend named Baz, and he is wonderful. I love him. In the beginning, I thought maybe he was gay, but he is not gay. I'm not sure where he is in that realm, but I'm pretty sure he's hetero. But I really like him. I really think he's great. And also in the beginning, in the first book, I kind of had a thought, because usually they introduce the love interest right away. So I thought Baz was going to be the love interest. No, Baz is her platonic best friend. And I love that. I love that so much, because you don't see many men and women best friends, right? Where there's no romantic interest at all. It's just platonic. And I love that. She does have a love interest, and so does he later on in the books. But I just love their friendship. They're wonderful. He reminds her of her brother, who has since passed away before the series began. So it's wonderful. Anyways, together they all solve murders, and it's a wonderful series. You will crave cheese, I guarantee you. The descriptions of the cheeses are just amazing. They're mouth-watering. It's so great. The mysteries are really well done. I quite often can't figure out my hair. I know I'm messing with my hair again. It's a common thing. I quite often can't figure out who did it in these books. So for that way, I really enjoy it. They're very comforting, very good books. Anyways, that was 5 stars. Okay, I need to lean back a bit because my back is killing me. So we're going to move you a bit. I don't have my normal... Let's see if she'll give me the pillow. I don't have my normal back support because Rosie has it. So we'll put that back there. Okay, that's a bit better. Of course, you can't see me now. Hello. Okay. We're already 13 minutes in. Oh my goodness. Okay, book 2 that I read this in April was... this book, I read most of it. Oh, hi, Rosie. Hi, baby. Do you want to come say hi? Come say... No, over here, baby. Look over here. Let's see if we can see you. Rosie, look. Over here, baby. Over here. She's looking to the door, trying to look for who it is. Rosie, look at me. Look at me. Rosie. No, she keeps looking to the door. Rosie, over here, baby. Okay, whatever. She's not looking at me. You'll see her. I'll put a picture up of her. Earlier, I put a picture up of her. I'll put a picture up of her now. There you go. That's Rosie. Okay. So she's awake now, so I think I better hurry up so I can pay attention to her. Hey, girl? Yeah. She's getting all... Oh, now she's looking at me. No? Let's see. Her eyes are absolutely gorgeous. Rosie. Do you see her? I don't know if you see her. She's got beautiful eyes. And I apologize for the messy room. Okay. She's going back to sleep. Okay. I think I was talking a little too loud and she woke up. So the next book I read partly during my reading retreat or my writing retreat in at my brother's place. And that was Emily Wilde's Compendium of Lost Tales. Is that what it's called? Hang on. Compendium of Lost Tales, yeah. And this was 368 pages. I read it physically. I gave it 4 stars. So this was the 3rd book in the Emily Wilde series by Heather Fawcett. I loved the first 2 books, especially the first book. It is a very much cozy fantasy, but it does have some, like the Fae. Okay, let's go about what they're about. So we're going to talk about the whole trilogy. No spoilers, no worries, but the whole trilogy is done. And in the first book, Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies, we meet Emily Wilde, who is a professor, and she is doing a big she's writing a big encyclopedia of fairies, and these are fairies in their world. It's hard to explain. There are fairies in this world, and they're not like the cozy little Thumbelina kind of fairies. They're hi baby, you coming to say hi? Oh, she's twirling around, getting comfortable. Okay. They're the evil fairies. Some of them are evil fairies. They're the original fairies that are in not mythology, in folklore. You know, they're ugly, and they're not ugly. I shouldn't say ugly. They're not the nicest fate. You know what I mean? They're not the nicest. And so she's doing an encyclopedia of all the different types of fairies. And she's come to this place, I think it's in Iceland or something. I don't remember. It's somewhere where it's cold. And she's staying at a cabin, and she's trying to find some fairies that nobody really knows anything about, that are said to be in this area. And meanwhile, her rival, Wendell, comes to stay and quote unquote help her. And it's all about them trying to find the fairies. And it's a fantasy world, it's fun. There are some, like I said, it's quite cozy. It's a lot of mundane, like day-to-day activity type things. But there's a bit of cruelty. There's a bit of, cutting off heads and stuff like that in it. It's not explicit. There's no like gross scenes, like grody scenes or anything, but it's a fun series. It's really good. And the book I read was the 3rd book, Emily Wilde's Compendium of Lost Tales. And I liked the book. The conclusion of the series was a little bit lackluster for me. I found, like a lot of people, that the ending was rushed. The ending felt almost as if the author just wanted to get it over with. You know what I mean? Like, I doubt she did, but it felt like that reading it. The whole series is wonderful. The whole series is 5 stars. Dare I say 6 stars. It's a wonderful series. But the conclusion to the whole trilogy I found kind of lackluster. The rest of the 3rd book was really good. It was 5 stars right up until the last, 40 pages, 50 pages. And that brought it down to 4 stars. I did not enjoy the ending. I like how it concluded. I just didn't like how it went about to get that way. I know I'm being very vague, but I don't want to go into spoilers. If you do want to see a spoiler review of this trilogy, let me know, and I will do a spoiler review of it. But I thought I'll probably have to reread them if I did do a spoiler review. I do want to do more spoiler reviews, by the way, of books, but, yeah. Oh, my phone wanted to say hello. Okay, so the 3rd book I read was The Queens of Crime. This was by... Is it by Marie Benedict? I believe it is. Hang on. I don't know where it is. There we go. This was by Marie Benedict, yeah. It is a historical fiction. It follows the 5 women who kind of were the big women mystery writers of the Golden Age. So think Agatha Christie, Dorothy L. Sayers, Marjorie, I forget her last name, and who are the other two? Oh, Niall Marsh, and there was one other woman who I didn't recognize. Anyway, so it takes real people in real life and it fictionalizes them. And in this, they solve a murder that actually did happen. This murder actually did happen. It is in Dorothy L. Sayers' point of view, and a fictionalized version of Dorothy L. Sayers, of course. And it it was a wonderful book. Let's just say that it was wonderful. It got me interested in these types of books, and I did recently get this book, The Four Queens of Crime by Rosanne Limoncelli, and I'm reading that currently right now, and I love it. I love all the Agatha Christie and Dorothy L. Sayers things going on right now, with different fictionalized versions of them. I'm loving it. So, I think the real authors were done really well. I think it showed a lot of respect for these authors, which I really enjoyed. It showed the faults of them too, but it was more respectful. It was done very respectful, and I really enjoyed that. In this book, they solve a murder that actually did happen in real life. There was this real life murder. It was never solved. And Dorothy L. Sayers did have a part in the investigation in real life. So in this book, the 5 Queens of Crime, I don't know why it says 4 Queens of Crime in this series, in this book, and in this other book it was 5. But anyways, they solve a murder, and it was wonderful. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. I gave it 5 stars. I had a blast reading it. It was a lot of fun. Again, the characters were done in a very respectful way, and I really appreciate that, because I think we should show these women a lot of respect for what they did, for the Golden Age mystery genre itself. I mean, Agatha Christie is icon, Dorothy L. Sayers is icon. I've never read any Dorothy L. Sayers or Niall Marsh or the other two. I can never remember their names. I think it's Marjorie something and Emma something. I can't remember. Anyways, I haven't read any of those, but of course I've read Agatha Christie, and it did touch a bit on the Agatha Christie mystery where she went missing for 11 days. I did enjoy that as well. I'm also reading The Mystery Mrs. Christie. I'll put it up here, by Marie Benedict, and I'm enjoying that book as well. Anyways, that's to come. So that was 5 stars. Oh, we got to get through this. Then I read Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez. Broke my heart. It was probably the best romance I've read this year so far. It was so good. Of course, I gave it 5 stars. I listened to this on audio. I cried so much during this book. Very relatable characters. Abby Jimenez does very romantic books, but also very hard-hitting books. She includes a lot of mental health representation in her books. Very well done. So this book follows the main character, who we met in, I believe we met her in Yours Truly, and she is a travel nurse. And in this book, her friend chose her. Okay, I'm so sorry for that interruption. Rosie heard my roommate get up and she kind of lost it, and I feel bad. But hopefully everyone is awake, because she kind of started barking and growling. one of my roommates just left for the day, and so she freaked out. I don't know how to get her to stop growling and barking whenever the roommates are coming in or out, but she just goes nuts. So yeah, usually she's downstairs with her owner, so she doesn't hear the door open and close all the time, but yeah. Alright, I apologize for that. Hopefully I put up a warning saying that the dog barking was coming. I was talking about Just for the Summer. So in this book, we follow, I forget their names, but she reads this Reddit post of this guy who, if you can hear chewing, she's eating a treat right now. It's the only way I could calm her down. So this guy puts on the Reddit that he has a curse that everyone he dates, when they break up, the other person, the respective person, meets their soulmate and gets married. So he's like, why is it that always happens to me? And so this woman sees it and she's like, yeah, that's totally me too. So she answers his post and says, yeah, me too. That happens to me too. And they start texting and talking on the phone and they agree to meet. She goes to travel to stay where he's staying, not in the same place, but in the same town, and work there as a traveling nurse. And they agreed to fake dates. And so they agreed to date a few times and then break up so that their curse is done and they can then meet the person of their dreams, you know? So this is the whole starting of the book. And it's their romance. Now check your trigger warnings for this. It's very emotional. There's a lot of mental health representation. There's a lot of hard scenes. Her mother is a very neglectful and mentally ill person, and she is involved in this book. And then his mother is going to jail, and he has to, this is not a spoiler, this is in the back of the book, he has to raise his siblings while she's in prison. And so there's that whole dynamic. And it was a wonderful series. The tie back to the first book, which is part of your world. The whole tie back to that book was wonderful. I loved it. It was really good. I cried multiple times. Whereas I don't have the same situations, I had the same feelings that a lot of these characters had and a lot of the same mental illnesses. So it was very relatable to me, and I really saw myself in a lot of it. And it was a really good series, really good book. It is a series of standalone, interconnected standalones, and I just really enjoy this whole series. It does have a couple spicy scenes. Not, I would say, what are the spice rating? What did I give it? Hang on. I gave it 3 chili peppers. Now, again, spice range is different for different people. I'm sorry if you can hear her chewing. She's licking her paw right now. She does that when she gets anxious. So she'll be doing that for a few more minutes. But, spice rating is different for different people. So whereas 3 chili peppers for me is a lot, not too much, but just the right amount of spice for me, I think. Some people might look at the same book and say it's 1 chili pepper, or they might look at the book and say it's 5. So go with what you believe. If you read a lot of the same books I read, think Throne of Glass spice ratings. In the 3rd and 4th book, those books, like later on in the series, I think I gave that 4 chili peppers. So this is 3. Rosie, stop licking. You're going to give yourself an infection. Rosie? She's very stubborn. Anyways, I really enjoyed it. Yeah, 5 stars. Then I read in April for the fourth book. No, that was the fourth book. Oh, I forgot to mention, I read Fondue or Die as well after Curse of Prey. This is the fourth or fifth book. Hang on. This is the... this is the fifth book in the Cheese Shop Mysteries. Forgot to mention that. Again, it's part of the Cheese Shop Mysteries by Karina Moss. And I gave that one, I believe, 5 stars. I think I've given every book in that series 5 stars. Yeah, 5 stars. It's a cozy mystery. Love that series. Looking forward to the new one coming out. Okay, and then the last book I read in April was The Witch is Back by Angela M. Sanders. This is a cozy mystery, paranormal cozy mystery. It is part of the Which Way Librarian series. It is which book is it? Hang on, I read this physically. It is book 6 in the Which Way Librarian series. I really enjoyed it. Sorry, she's getting comfy. I really enjoy this series. It is about a woman who finds out that she's a witch. Her whole family's full of witches, and she goes to this small town where she now lives, and she's the curator. Oh my goodness, I am so sorry. She is not used to hearing people get ready for work and stuff in the morning, so she's kind of losing her mind right now. It's a good girl. So I left my door open a bit so she can go out if she needs to, but she heard someone get up and use the washroom, and she does not like that. I don't know what she has against that person, but okay. We're almost done the video. Again, I apologize for the barking. I know she's got a loud bark, but she's the sweetest doggy in the world. She's just very protective. So, whenever she hears noises, she barks. She's a normal dog, you know? Okay, The Witch is Back. That's what I was talking about. So, again, it went a bit darker in the spells, witchery, witchcraft type thing. But the murder mystery itself was fun, and I really enjoyed it. The librarian part, like, I love the part where she can actually hear books whisper to her. I love that. I think that's so much fun. They'll whisper suggestions for her library patrons, and they'll come to help her solve mysteries. It's really fun. A lot of times she'll be like wandering around and she'll see a book that is just laying randomly somewhere, and that book is a book that knows something about the murder and it's helping her solve it. It's so much fun. So I do recommend that series. Again, a bit darker than what I'm comfortable with in one part. It was literally only 1 page, but just so you know, no spice level. I think the only book I read this month that did have spice in it was just for the summer. But yeah, that's it. That's my April wrap-up. I hope you enjoyed this. Again, I apologize for the barking. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Let me know if you are interested in any of these books. I think I would recommend the most the Queens of Crime, and that's not what it's called. Is that what it's called? Yeah, Queens of Crime by Marie Benedict. I recommend that one a lot if you like Agatha Christie and Dorothy L. Sayers. And it is a murder mystery, and I just really enjoyed it. And then I do recommend the Karina Moss Cheese Shop Mysteries. So a lot of 5 stars this month in April, which was really nice. So, yeah. Just wanted to mention I also have 2 other channels now. I did start another channel. So we have my writing channel, which is Cheryl Writes Books. Oh, I forgot to mention, I did change the name of my channel here. It is now Cheryl Reads All the Books instead of Reading It with Cheryl. We've got her barking again. Okay, she's going out. Alright. But, Cheryl Reads All the Books is the title of this channel now, so I hope you don't mind that. And then the reason why I did that is I started a knitting and crochet channel, so that is Cheryl Reads and Knits. No, That's not it. Cheryl Knits and Crochets. That's the channel. It is linked below if you want to subscribe there to look at all my knit and crochet projects. That went much better. You did really good. Good for you, girl. Good for you. She did really good that time. I left my door open a bit so she was able to go out, and I think that really helped. Oh, she's giving me kisses. She's giving me kisses. Yeah. You're a good girl. She did really good that time. Anyways, yeah. And then I also have a writing channel, Cheryl Writes Books, where I talk about... She's just licking me to death. Where you... Yeah. You're so cute. Yes. Where she or not she, I'm so out of it. I get so distracted by doggy here. Maybe you can see her. Look at the camera. There she is. There she is. Isn't she beautiful? Can you see yourself? Can you see yourself? Yeah. You're so beautiful. Yeah, that's Rosie. I'm going to go, but I do have, like I mentioned, another channel, Cheryl Writes Books. It is linked below as well. So you can subscribe to all 3 channels if you're interested in any of those things. I decided to split them up just for the algorithm's sake, for people who don't enjoy reading can watch the other videos and vice versa. So you can do that. They are linked in the description box below. That is it. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already. I'm at 353 subscribers now, I think. And I would like to get to 400 by the end of the year. So here's hoping. So thank you very much. Have a great day. God bless you and all you do. Bye, guys.